How you doing, everyone? It's the 8th of August 2007 and I'm back in the Jeep. This week has been a week of getting our utilities sorted out, and this Jeep requires her armour to be put on, that sheet metal that we're getting cut up. Excuse me while I change gears. All good. So I'm back in the Jeep picking up the metal which will go around the Jeep because there's a bit of rust. We've got a fleet of vehicles with the Federation for a number of reasons, not just for the tours and programs that we run. So we require the troop carry to bring our people to come and watch our star shows, etc. And there's obviously a bus there when we have more than 20 people that are required. And all these individual vehicles like the Jeep and the smaller white one and the Barina that we got sorted out yesterday are all for our independent use due to the fact we work with the emergency services and we're always on call, so we need to have a vehicle on standby ready to go. But the best that we can do is make our cars as efficient as possible. This Jeep is a dual fuel vehicle, so she predominantly runs on gas, so that saves further carbon emissions into our beautiful atmosphere. Anyway, I'll get back to you shortly and show you. I'm really interested to see how this metal that I got stenciled out for a couple of weeks ago before heading to Melbourne has turned out. End up costing about $1,000 in labour and also the actual metal itself. So I hope it's pretty swish-o. I'll get back to you shortly. Federation transmission, you beauty. Welcome back. Okay, I picked up the metal. Here it is here. Look at this big long sheets of it. There we go. And there's my original stencil work which has been thrown in the back of the Jeep. And as I said before, the reason is to get this vehicle roadworthy, because I've got problems like this with rust, because this vehicle has sat at Mount Martha for a great deal of time where we have a lot of salt in the air, obviously from the ocean spray. So anyway, the next stage now is to get all this stuff and pop rivet it back on the Jeep, and it should be roadworthy, and then we can take full advantage of it being a gas-driven vehicle. Magnificent. Let's get on the road, Jack. Well, there we go. Benny and I are continuing to go through more Johnny Cash, fixing up these cars and getting them back on the road. Just changed over some leads, and Benny's got a distributor cap there. Magnificent, but you know what, it's all good because it is the return of the Jedis back on planet Earth. Magnificent. Let's get these cars efficient and on the road. Magnificent. Okay, first job is to remove the rust. This stuff here doesn't really matter because it's going to get covered by metal anyway. Then we're going to use this stuff here, which is our rust guard. It's going to go on the rust here. So we'll paint him with rust guard, and then we're going to give him a little bit of what's this stuff here, you beauty, the rust guard primer, and that's going to go on there, you beauty. And there's some of the plating which is going on, you beauty, Federation vehicle. There we go. Just been chipping away at the old rust that's formed over the years, a little bit like chipping away at the old and archaic administrations which are still in existence around the planet. Old, rusty and crusty administrations holding on to old, outdated ideology and belief systems. But you know what? Their time is up. It's time to remove the rust. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, and I tell you what, this is a liberating feeling. Remove the rust, remove the cancer, remove the corruption. It's great. Go Federation.
Runs better, I suppose. There's a bit of water and some fuel added through it.
Yeah, okay. There's a rust guard.
The blockage, we have to pull out the carby, same thing.
No dramas. The Jeep has more spots on it than a spotty tiger. living in the spotty country of spotty Africa. All going well though, superstars. It's getting a little bit later. I'm here with the Ambos, and enough's been done on the Jeep because I'm a little bit shagged. There's a little bit of cool rust on there at the moment. We'll let that dry and we'll put some primer on it tomorrow morning, and then we'll start layering on our checker plate plating. Magnificent. Get that job done, and we can get back onto the village out there at Earth Sanctuary. All these little jobs got to get done. It's amazing. You know, you can be working on Project Bluestar for 7 years, and your main priority is to build villages for the planet Earth, sustainable environments, so we can assist the local, national, international communities in their infrastructure. But and I guess this is why we try and promote and get everyone to get activated in their climate change preparations, because there are so many little things which you've just got to get sorted out, so many little things which take up your time and energy, and dealing with the vehicles in the last couple of days and just making sure that they're viable and at least being fuel efficient, etc. just takes an awesome amount of time, and takes you away from projects where you feel you should be putting more energy in. Anyway, we're getting there, so we'll get that done hopefully tomorrow, and we'll get there very, very shortly. Meanwhile, news across the world. Over there in South Florida, they're experiencing record heat. In Bangladesh, where that rain continues to fall, 10 million people without homes, and the problems, I guess, when all these incidents start taking effect is the access to food and clean drinking water, and particularly when that water falls from the sky and starts sitting around, it starts becoming stagnant and starts breeding mosquitoes, etc., and brings in all sorts of other problems. So they're going to be up to their necks in all sorts of work for quite a while yet over there in South Asia. In Britain, they're also still having more difficulties with more water, as landslides have been recorded in a place called Penang, where a village had to be evacuated sometime earlier today, I believe. And over here on the east coast of Australia, what they feel may have been a small earthquake in Sydney, not too sure, as seismologists didn't feel any reading on their machines, but the local residents of Bondi and around that coastal area swore their windows were shaking. It'll be very, very, very interesting to see that beautiful place of Sydney out there on the coast shaking. Who knows what's going on as we travel into the fourth and the fifth dimension. It's going to be wild. Grab your surfboard, start waxing her up, because we're going to start surfing this Aquarian beautiful wave. Anyway, I'll get back to work, pretend I'm doing something as per normal. I'll get back to you tomorrow, and tomorrow is the 9th of August, and what's that, a Thursday I think, and we'll get this beautiful Jeep going, and we'll get it back on the road, and we'll get back into the sanctuary and get some more work done. Hope you're all doing really, really well wherever you are around this magnificent blue star we call the planet Earth. May the Force be with you. Go, go, Jedi Knights.